What's up, guys? It's Duke back here from sportsgamers.com. And boy, oh boy, do I have a glitchy Madden 20 tip for you guys today. I'm going to be showing you guys the glitchiest blitz in Madden 20. Yeah, this is a 4 to 5 man blitz that's a max protect beater. It even beats max protect and the running back when they ID you and they block the running back. It is super glitchy. Like I said, the glitchiest blitz in Madden 20, period. I've shown you guys some 7-man blitzes that beat max protect, but this is a 4 to 5-man blitz that beats max protect. It is super easy to set up and super effective, guys. Now, before we get into it, I do want to remind you guys to please subscribe to the channel. It really does help. You can click the subscribe button in the corner of the video. It's simple and easy to do, and we've been uploading great content pretty much every day of the week lately, so it's really worthwhile. And also, if you can click your notification icon to make sure your notifications are on, that helps too, and you'll make sure to never miss out on our videos. Now, guys, I want to set a goal for likes on this video. If you can smash that like button, and we hit 200 likes in the first 24 hours, I got another fire tip I'm going to drop for you guys if you can do that for me. We've never gotten 200 likes on a video before in the first 24 hours, and hands down, this video is worth that. So we're going to get into it now. I'm going to be looking at the 3-4 odd. It's out of most playbooks in the game, honestly, that people use. But we're just going to do it out of the 3-4 odd, and we're going to be in the Jets playbook on defense. And the play is going to be one of the most popular defenses in the game right now, honestly, especially if you're playing people that play near close, but it's the pinch dog 2 press. So the setup is super easy. And I do want to remind you guys that if you want more Madden 20 tips, we have the best Madden 20 tips and ebooks on sportsgamers.com for both offense and defense. So if you like our content on here, just know our member content is even better, so be sure to check it out. All right, guys, all I'm going to do here is I'm going to base a line, and I'm going to go ahead and pinch my linebackers and contain. So the next step to really make this blitz pop is to man up the running back with the inside linebacker on the same side of the screen as him. Now, I'll show some different examples of different formations and whatnot so you guys can see how this really works. Now, I just usually control the other linebacker. I don't crash my D-line. I can make whatever coverage adjustments I want. Now, this is the base setup. Now, if someone's just blocking their running back, you guys can also even put this guy right here into coverage. So, given this coverage, I might put him in a vert hook. But if they're doing anything more than blocking the running back, if they're like blocking the running back and IDing or max protecting, then you'll need to leave him rushing. But if they're just blocking the running back, you can make this work with a 4-man rush, as you're about to see here. So you guys can see I'm going to block the running back, and you guys can check it out how this exactly works. So you guys can see this is going to come screaming in, and the running back's going to ignore him. So you're going to want the outside rushers, but really the one on the right of the screen, to be as fast as possible for this blitz. This blitz is super glitchy, as you guys can see here. It just dumbs out the entire right side of the O-line. And again, we're not crashing our D-line down here, which is key because this is basically like a defensive line A-gap with their angles. You don't see angles like this too often. But, obviously because we're only rushing like 4 guys here, it got Nano Nano detected, excuse me. So even though he came through the A-gap, he didn't actually rush in. But just by rushing, I mean, yeah, he came through the A-gap, but then he stopped because that's Nano detection. You guys can see here how he freezes. But just by him doing that alone, that's what glitches out the whole right side of the offensive line, which allows this guy to come in super clean and super free. So that's with the running back on the left. Now you guys might be wondering, well, what the running back is on the right. So I'll flip the formation, block the running back, just so you guys can see here. So again, if the running back's on the right, we pretty much can do the same setup. The only difference is, again, we just base the line, pinch our linebackers, contain. But now, again, we just man up the linebacker that's on the same side of the running back. So here, this is the linebacker on the right. Let's control the one on the left. All right. So even with him blocking, as you guys can see here, I'm going to block him. You're going to see that this blitz will work just as well with the running back on the opposite side of the formation. So in this example, I'm just going to control the inside linebacker on the left of the screen, opposite the running back. Guys, again, can see he's blocking. Same thing's going to happen. He's just going to run right by. That's a free sack lunch. You're not going to be able to get by that. All right, guys, so now we're going to look at an example if they send the running back out. Now, the funny thing is if the running back sends out, you actually want to rush 5 instead of 4. You would think that if the running back went out, you'd be good rushing 4. But actually, you only want to rush 4 if they're blocking the running back. If they're rushing 5, you definitely want to make sure – I'm sorry, if they're not blocking their running back and they're sending 5 out on routes – all right, guys, so now I want to look at this if they send their running back out on a route. Now, you guys might be thinking, well, if they send their running back out on a route, you can definitely only rush 4, right? And that's not actually true. you only want to rush 4 when they block their running back, but not max protect. If they're sending their running back out on the route, you're going to be safer sending 5. So I generally send 5 most of the time, unless I can just see it's someone who just blocks their running back every time, and I get a read on that. But when they send 5, it works way better actually if you just rush 5, which is kind of strange, but that's just how it works. So we're going to go ahead and base a line, pinch our linebackers, and go ahead and contain. So once we do that again, we're just going to man up the running back, always with the inside linebacker on the same side of the field as him. So again, easy setup, base a line, pinch your linebackers, contain, man up the running back with the inside linebacker on the same side of him, and use the other one. So here, see, we're going to send him out on a route. You guys can see it's going to scream in really easily off that right side. Just like that. And they're sacked before they can really do anything. So past that, you're probably wondering, well, what if they use a formation, different types of formations? Is this is easy to set up no matter what? And yeah, it is. So I can just get in a random formation, and it's just something that will work pretty much against any formation. We'll go with the doubles weak right here, just random formation, and we'll go with just the 4 verts. Setup's easy. Again, we just base a line, pinch our D line, crash them down, man up the running back with the inside linebacker and the same side of the screen as him. So again, very easy setup. Base a line, pinch your linebackers, contain, man up the running back with the inside linebacker in the same side of the screen as him, and use the other one. Go ahead, and that's really it. You're going to see we're going to block the running back here, just like this. And you'll notice that this will not work. You'll still get that same pressure off that right side. The running back's still going to ignore him. It's going to be an easy sack. So it's not just something you want to use against bunch or compressed. It works against really anything. And now, since you've seen that, I will move on to more advanced protection like max protect. So we're going to go right back to the pinch dog 2 press, and we're going to look at max protect now from gun bunch, which is a great formation to max protect from because you got the running back and tight end opposite one another. So you already know you're going to get that quick and easy pressure. We'll go ahead and pick any play, doesn't really matter. We'll pick a decent play. We'll pick a play of a deep post with bunt trail, and again, setup is going to be the same. Pinch dog 2 press, baseline, pinch your linebackers, contain. We're going to man up the running back with the inside linebacker, same side of the screen as the running back, use the other one. That's it. So we're going to go ahead and max protect here, as you guys can see, and you guys are going to always want to use a control this linebacker opposite the running back. So you guys will see that this guy off the right side, he just shoots in, the tight end ignores him. Now sometimes he gets that little delayed rush animation like you just saw there, but the tight end never really gets a hold on him because, again, he just slides to the inside because his pinch dog 2 press is so glitchy, as you guys can see. The way the D-line angles are, that it makes the whole line sort of crash down. And now my guy gets a real glitchy animation off this right side where he just slides between the 2 blockers. Got the Tootsie slide, you know what I'm saying? But nah, he just slides right through the blockers, and then he'll come in for the sack pretty quickly, as you guys can see there. So this is, the fact that we can only rush 5 and get this type of pressure is kind of ridiculous, as you guys can see here. This is literally got the entire team blocking, and, we're getting pressured just like this. It doesn't get much better than this, guys. I can promise you that. You're not going to find a pressure like this to where you can just blitz so few guys and have this guy come free like this so easily. This is a crazy blitz, guys. I can promise you that you're not going to find too many blitzes, if any, really out there like that can get pressure consistently like this. All right, so you've seen that. Now let's look at how we're going to take a look at if they ID us. So again, baseline, pinch your linebackers, contain. Go ahead and man up the running back with the inside linebacker on the same side. Use the other one. All right, so we're going to go ahead and be like, okay, I know that guy keeps coming free. I'm going to block the running back, and I'm going to ID him. Okay? Have fun with that. So you got the same setup going on. On defense, as you guys can see, they went ahead and ID'd us. Let's see how this works. As you guys can see, it does not work. This guy still is able, this time a different guy came free. To be quite honest with you, the way it just worked just now, it was actually an A gap by my D lineman. I've actually seen this a few times in a game happen like this, but you guys can see when they did this protection scheme, 2 people from the left came free. It normally doesn't happen like that, but obviously we're not going to be complaining. That's a pretty solid looking blitz right there. We're definitely going to be screaming in for the sack, and we're definitely going to be good with this outcome if that's what it happens. But honestly, guys, I'm going to be real with you. Normally, what I see happening when I do this setup is I see that they got, the ID with the running back. Normally, the guy still comes free, and it's not this like A-gap type pressure as you guys can see here. But if that's what's going to happen, we're going to be completely good with it. Do it again for you though so you can see. So again, we're going to go ahead and do the same thing. We're going to go and block the running back. We're going to do our same defensive setup, which is again super easy. Baseline, pinch linebackers contain, man up the running back on the same side of the screen with the inside linebacker on the same side of the screen. Use the other one. That's it. Again, we're going to block running back, ID the mic as the splits are on the right, and we'll see what happens here. So you guys can see that's normally what happens. Like the first time I know I got that A-gap, sometimes that does happen, but that's generally what happens more often than not, which is the guy just screams still and the running back just ignores him. So you guys can see how it looks from his point of view. We're gonna just click on him right here so you can see it a little bit better. We're gonna try to lock onto him. You guys can see he's just gonna fly around that edge. No one's even coming free from this side. But the running back just completely ignores him like, bro, what are you doing here? You guys can see that the running back is just letting him just walk right by him for the sack. So you guys can see this is a, pretty fire blitz right here. Running back is just acting like a complete buffoon, acting like he doesn't know that there's no one else he needs to block, and just lets us scream right in for that easy sack. We definitely love that, and we're not complaining whatsoever at this outcome. This is a great outcome for us defensively for sure. So just so y'all can see, it's not fluke. It's not fluke. You can even ID him with the running back on the same side that he's coming free. It doesn't matter. So we're going to flip the formation. We're going to block him. We're going to ID on the same side, guys. The same side. We're going to base the line. We're going to pinch we're going to baseline, pinch our linebackers, contain. Man up the inside linebacker on the same side as the running back. To the running back. Use the other one. So you guys can see, got a running back block. We're going to ID the splits on the right. You would think, hey, this should maybe work, right? You guys can see, it doesn't work. It does not work at all. So obviously, as my user, my responsibility is basically the middle of the field. I know I'm getting glitchy pressure, so I just need to take away their first read. Like, I know I'm not really doing anything right now because I'm just showing you the heat, but if this is a game, my user is just literally going to sit over the middle of the field. I'm probably going to go ahead and just try to bait them between this drag and trail route. I only have to take away the first read because, again, they're not going to, this is a super tough blitz to block. And, again, I'm sending essentially 5 here, beating max protect and even ID of the running back on the same side of the formation. I mean, goodness gracious. Screaming. And no one else is even coming free. The running back doesn't need to worry about anyone else. As you guys can see, yet he's just still unable to block. Super glitchy blitz, guys. I hope you enjoy it. And the best part is this play is also awesome run D. So we got awesome run D out of the same play. Glitchy blitz setup. We're only rushing 4 to 5. Like you guys can see, I generally do stick with the 5 because I think the 5 is more effective just to be more consistent. 4 only works in certain circumstances, as I broke down earlier in the video. 5 is always going to be consistent like this. And, even if they send the running back out, we got it covered because he's manned up. It's a super easy blitz. If they block him, the running back ID, max pick, all that, none of it works. It's good coverage, and the setup is so easy. It's like literally 2 or 3 steps. Can't get any better than that. Hope you guys enjoy the tip. Like I said, smash that like button. We get 200 likes the first 24 hours. You're going to see another fire tip. And in the meantime, if you want more great Madden 20 tips, head on over to sportsgamers.com. We got the best of the best, bar none.